Miller.
Yeah, here I am.
I know you are, Jim.
One and only.
Jimmy is his opponent here. Again, I'd like to say thanks. No one wanted to stand up to Jason Radcliffe. Jason's got a load of power. No one wanted to stand up for him. This nutter has. And also, if you can vote for this guy to go on Warrior Island, they always need a nutcase like Jimmy on there somewhere because he's proper.
And where's the assassin? I got a little rap for him. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life, but I realize there's nothing left, because I've been blasting, laughing so long that even my mother thinks that my mind is gone.
Give me a round of applause, guys. Jimmy Justice. Okay, we're moving on to the heavyweight title, and the winner of this fight will go on to fight Neil Grove. So I do believe one of these two guys could be going to Bellator next year, or somewhere even bigger and better. So any question for Damon Lake or Darren the Powerhouse Towler? Any question, please, from the press? Yes, sir.
Well, for Darren, knocked out your last 4 opponents, so like that put you on a good streak. Does that mean that you really want to defend that streak and you're feeling worried, or does it just give you ultimate confidence?
Well, obviously I don't want to lose the fight, so the plan is to win it. Yeah, I feel confident. I mean, 2 of my last fights were step-ins, so it was short notice. So this is probably my biggest fight yet. So train hard for it, so we'll just see what goes on in the cage.
See what a nice guy he is. No smack talk. Wait, you get Damon. Go on, I'll say it, Damon. Smack talker. Sorry, Damon, I'll be back to you in a minute, mate.
You've been travelling up and down, obviously, long distances. Has that been tiring for you, or is it still keeping you motivated?
Yeah, I've been going up and down to TSG from training from Ian to Newcastle for the last, I think it's 7, 8 weeks or something like that. So yeah, it's quite tiring, but you've got to put in the effort if you want to win, don't you? So I've put the effort in. Just need the win now.
Any other questions for Darren? We move on to the challenger then, to Damon Lake. Massive ground game, and he's been training with Julius Francis, so his hands have got to improve tenfold. Any questions for Damon Lake? Don't be shy.
I was just going to say, you've started off your career with submission wins, and then most recently you got a knockout, so it must be good to know you can finish the fight in different ways. How do you see yourself as a fighter? Do you see yourself as having strength on the floor, or first standing up, or is it make a difference?
Well, it's no secret. Everyone knows what I'm about. I mean, I'm a ground fighter. I take people down and beat them up till they give me subs. That's just what I do. If Darren can stop me doing that, then he'll keep his belt. If not, it's mine.
Fair price.
Simple.
Any other questions for Damon Lake? No questions. God love you. Right, Harry, stop inviting the press down here. No more press. We might as well have the fighters just asking having a game of poker or something. We just invite all down to have a little game of poker. Fighters press me going, hey, yeah, what's going on? What's happening? What do you write, you press people? Do you make it up? I was down there, right? I was down a load of geezers. Oh, it was white going off, but I didn't ask anything. I was too scared. Fucking hell. They looked at me and went, nah, you ask a good question. I took a load of fucking pictures, eh? Fucking loads. That's my next job, stand-up comedian, fuck it. Fucking hell, went down there, have it right, going out, he was. I thought, fuck, he's big, I'm not asking him a question, keep me down, fucking hell. Here's a little guy, oh you little one, what's going on, think you're gonna win? Fucking think you're gonna win? No, are you little? Press, come on, get it together. Right down the cut, a bit like, was it easy? Oh, hang on, get in there, son. Get in there.
Darren, training with TSG, how do you think has improved your all-round game?
Obviously I went down there to improve the ground game with Danny Bazzata and Stav and all the lads down there, but we'll see on the night, won't we? At the end of the day, I don't want to give too much reason when we start there.
Do you think that was something you'll continue in future in terms of
I've been training down there for the last 2 years, so it's not a new thing.
Okay.
It's just obviously I've been down there a lot more for this fight.
And, sorry, go.
Can't ask enough questions there, can I? Can't ask enough. Go on, sir. No, sorry, Jimmy's got one, he's got another one.
In terms of your work with Julius, do you think working with a former British champion has just added to your confidence in terms of your all-round?
Well, absolutely. I mean, the only reason I even intend training stand-up is just in case I can't take the guy down, you know what I mean? So, you got to do it, and I've done it. I think I'll be throwing punches, I think it's called.
Occasional punches, yeah?
Yeah, occasional, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Any more questions before I move on to the UK one, guys.
Yeah, you just mentioned Stav there. If there's a lot of money on the table, would you fight Stav, or is that just off?
No, I don't think I'd ever fight Stav. We're good pals, you know what I mean? It'd be like fighting Big Brother, so definitely not. Unless I sold his pizza, then he'd probably want to fight us.
Do you know what? It's just like Paul Taylor. I offered Paul the fight, and he said the same thing. He's trained with Darren, he trains with Ian Freeman. You know, they class themselves as mates. Why should he fight for the heavyweight title? He'll wait till somebody else jumps in. But if Damon wins, I'm sure you'll be knocking on my door, Paul. If you get past Carl. Right, I'll move on to the main event. Shay Perry's a little bit late. What was that? No, Shay Perry's not here. All right, look, I'll tell you what. Let's ask Big Thomas any question. Oh, is that Shay? Get in there, right in the nick of time. He was waiting right back there, didn't he want to say nothing? Come on, Shay, down you come. Straight out the Avengers set. Sit down there, son. Okay, we're talking massive UK1 heavyweight title. Shay Perry, ex-basketball star, and Big Thomas Savinsky. Any questions for this man monster and man mountain? Oh, not a fucking. Did you eat spinach as a kid? Fucking shitting himself. Oh, hang on, here we go.
How do you prepare to beat that monster?
Become a bigger monster, I think. That's the only thing you can do, yeah.
If you look at Shay's reach, his length, his speed, he's got a lot of tools to do the job, but he has got a big size of man over there. Any questions for any of these guys? Thomas loves to chit-chat. He makes me laugh all the time. Yes, here we go. Thomas, here we go.
Shay's got
Don't give it, Tom.
Shay's got a big reach advantage, it seems, quite a long reach advantage. Have you found any training partners who can replicate that?
You can't find training partners this days. To be honest with you, I'm struggling where I live. I'm struggling to find any heavyweights training partners. So mostly I'm training with middleweights and sometimes light heavyweights. To be honest with you, that's maybe I got I would say speed advantage for most of my heavy opponents because I got quite quick hands for such a big guy. But no, I've never trained against or spar against anybody as far as Charlie, so it's something very new for me. And also K1 Fight is my debut, so everything's pretty new for me. So I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
I was going to say, Shay, is it the same problem for you? Do you find 6'6" guys to spar?
Yeah, I find big guys really beat up some of my old teammates, help me get ready. But Ian Hawkins actually helped me out a lot. You know, he's a big guy that I fought before. Obviously not as big as Thomas, but still he was useful, you know.
Okay, yeah. And you dismantled Ian Hawkins, didn't you? Is that right? Did you fight Ian Hawkins?
I thought, yeah.
You bashed him?
Yeah, I won 81st seconds.
Anyway, good luck, Shay. The title's on the line, the heavyweights are going at it. I know Barrett over there's going to be looking heavily on that one tomorrow. Barrett, you're thinking, I can do it. I'll come back and smash him. I can do it. Barrett is always there. Keep your eye on these two boys. These are animals. Right, I move on to these two. Entertainers. They don't care who they fight as long as they're fighting. I'm talking about Luke the Sniper Sign and Jake Brutal Boswick. Any questions? Go on, get in there, girl.
You've been out in Holland. How's that been going for you, and how different is it to training over here?
The striking out in Holland is just unreal. You know, training with the likes of Melvin Manhoff, Gokhan Saki, you know, some other top names out there. And I've seen Mike Passini himself. The striking level is just immense. You know, here I'm sparring with people and knocking people out in training. It's crazy. Go over there and it's like I'm such a little fish. You know, I've got girls moving around me. You know, like it's crazy. The striking is just unreal. Yeah. No, I'm saying like, the striking level out there is just immense. You know. And yeah, just my movement, head movement, everything, just all my striking, my legs, my knees, punching, everything is just come on so much, you know. And obviously where I'm fighting K1 is great because it's a K1 fight, you know. So yeah, everything, training prep's gone really well.
Yes, sir.
Always been known for having like big power. Are you now becoming more of a technician?
Obviously I've got big hands, obviously, you know, you see a bit of blood, you're going to start throwing big blows, it's just how it is. But yeah, my striking, I feel I'm actually hitting harder because I'm a bit more accurate on my shots and, you know, rather than throwing so many shots one after the other, you know, take my time, a bit more movement around, you know, finding my angles more and stuff like that. So yeah, everything's just coming so much better. But yeah, I feel my striking is just a lot more, sharper and on form, yeah.